Hi, and welcome to my 3.3 Incursion build guide for my Frost Leagues build. This is the update video for the Frost Leagues build. I wanted to showcase what I did differently this league and how to make it work efficiently in the 3.3 Incursion League. There's not many changes that have happened, but there's quite a few that are minor, but they do add up and they do supplement more DPS and survivability. So let's get started and go ahead and showcase these changes that I have made. First up, we're using the same weapons still, so don't worry about that. Same gem links on almost everything for our main chest plate. We're using Mercy Foam still. Spike gloves as always. Leather belt, space that, all that kind of basic stuff. This is a very budget setup right here. And I'm still dealing 400 to 450k DPS right now. Potentially higher. I'm not really exactly sure. I haven't calculated DPS entirely yet. But it is 64k tooltip without any buffs on right now. So that's really good. The only buffs are my arrows. But with Frankley's, it goes up to about 100k on the tooltip, and Impassibility Pie goes up to like about 450 to 500k. Sarkonch's Hood is, of course, what we're using again. Sarkonch's Hood is so good for our build. Now, here comes our first minor change that we have made. Assassin's Mark. It is a great curse instead of using Poach's Mark, which is what we were using last league. This gives us a substantial DPS increase. This is about a 40k DPS increase, so it's fantastic. I highly recommend you take this instead of Poach's Mark. You'll notice the difference, night and day difference, basically. And for our flasks, we're using about the same setup as always. Eternal Life Flask, Suri's Promise, Quicksilver Flask, Diamond Flask, and Silver Flask. Basic stuff. I'd like to showcase something though that I have made different. And it is a swap. This doesn't belong here. These are our swaps. So say you're doing a hard map, and you're doing like a map that has a ton of damage mogs on it. Like I need some more survivability. You can get rid of these flasks right here, these defensive flasks, and let's say we'll get rid of our onslaught flasks for this hard map. You get a group of mobs, and you just go in there, you press 5, and you get a smoke cloud around you. And this smoke cloud basically reduces your chance to hit by a massive amount. You are basically not going to hit as much, and it's going to be very rare when you do get hit. So that is what I recommend you use if you're doing a hard map. You don't have to use it if you are confident in yourself, but it's there. And it's just this little swap that you can do. You don't need to do it though. It is entirely up to you. For our passive tree, I went Ambush and Assassinate first, Opportunistic second, Unstable Infusion third. And for our fourth, it's going to be Deadly Infusion. So, yes, that's what you should do. And for my starting out, I went up here, got all these nodes, up to Trickery. And then after I hit about Prison in Act 1, I went down here and got Blood Siphon. And got Coordination around probably Merville. And then you just keep going along this path. You go all the way down here. Grab these 2 crit nodes if you want to. I just grabbed one. I grabbed Herbalism because it helped a bit with the life. And then I went down here around Act 2.5, I think. And got Primeval Force. Go up here. Grab Winter Spirit, Flash Freeze. Then I went down here. All the way over to here. And then I got Val Pact, and I also got these life nodes for the time being. I recommend highly get these later leveling. They're very helpful. And I just basically finished this entire tree over here while I was leveling. So I got level 60 is when I got all this done. And then once I got level 60, about level 65 I'd say, I started going up here and getting my little claw wheels up here. Once you get Soul Raker, you can go ahead and unspec these points down here that you got while leveling, these Slice Leech nodes. You don't need them anymore after you have Soul Raker. But for leveling, you should probably take this. It helps out a lot, and it makes your mana no longer needing a mana pot. It helps quite a bit. But after that, it's very situational what you gotta do. I did life nodes, crit nodes, and Fangs of the Frost, that kind of stuff. This got damage nodes while leveling, and while also in the early endgame content. I'm only level 82 right now, so I'm very low level. Level 90 is not consider you like at your peak of your build. So I still have a ways to go. I'll have a I'll have a lot more life at that certain point. I'm still using a tabula rasa, so once I get my belly to be 6 linked, I'll have way more life, and that'll be great. But for now, belly to beast is getting used. Tabula rasa is getting used, so my life is a little low. Map ready. We're gonna go ahead and do a map, and I'll showcase this build, what the looks like in the Incursion League. This is where the build really shines. The Incursions are great for clear speed builds, so I really want to showcase this. And in the meantime, I would like to say if you have any comments or questions about the build, go ahead and leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can find links to the recommended leveling uniques I used, or didn't use, but they're very good, and I would use them if I had the money for them. You can find them in the description below, and it'll help you out a lot while leveling this build out. And you can do the build entirely self-found as well. You don't have to have any gear, no money at all. You don't need to use the unique items I currently use. You can use basically any of your items that are high physical DPS in their claws, and it'll be just fine. That's one of the great things about this build is very cheap to use, and you basically need no items. The build will be slightly worse, of course, because you won't have the unique claws that we use, which makes use of the chaining abilities on them, but it won't be a massive amount of DPS loss. It'll be like maybe 100k, and our build already does some overkill DPS, so losing 100k DPS is not the end of the world. And they're not very rare, the claws I use. You can find them eventually if you just play the game enough. They're not super rare. But anyways, let's go ahead and enter this Incursion. This is the league content right here. I really want to showcase this. As you can see, it has a little timer up there that gets increased as you kill things, so having a fast clear speed build is really nice for this. Right there's the boss, and we just killed it that fast. And the little stone door passages, or I guess that. Not really going for the apex this one, because it's probably unlikely that I'll ever get to the apex, so just messing around. But yeah, there we go. That's the entire Incursion League little segment right there. As you can see, you get some great items. That's why it's great to clear them out fast. It's kind of like the Rift in Diablo if you ever played that game. And Diablo 3, that is. And another thing we have added to our build is Val Double Strike. This thing is amazing, so let me go ahead and showcase this. This is just a single slot. We don't have it on any links. You can put it anywhere you want in the build. And you don't need to use it if you don't want to. It just helps a lot with bosses. But when you press your button for Battle Strike, you get these little clones, and they go out and they hit things very, very fast. And they also get affected by your bust, your flask, and your power charges and stuff. So it's fantastic. And that's quite a bit of time as well. So I highly recommend you try that out. But that is about it. We can go ahead and kill this boss real quick, I guess, but it's gonna be the same thing. Use my Battle Double Strike, and murder these bosses very, very fast. There we go. That was 2 bosses, this murdering in a second. So I hope this helped you make up your mind about Frostblades in the current state of PoE, which is 3.3 in the Incursion League. So if this has helped you, give me a thumbs up on the YouTube, that'd be great. Let me find more people find my build. And yeah, just thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. You can find links to everything below, all my social medias, all my links to the uniques I'll be using throughout the game, a path of building link, a written guide, all that kind of stuff. You can find my Twitch below, which will have my live gameplay, so you can come ask questions if you need help, and you need immediate response. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys, and have a great day. Peace.